and in. He's not missing this one.
Duelist definitely can do some damage. It's a big switch up from what GENG previously played, a very welcome one. Some notes say it fits the meta a lot more.
Okay, GENG on defense, Team Secret on attack. Alan from China said the Descent is coming in for playoffs, and it might be the same for the other regions. We'll see. But they play their if they play their playoffs that early and it's in, then surely.
Down a little bit alongside the Boombot, but for GENG, pretty aware that there's nothing happening just yet. Team Secret going to try and find the timing as they will walk their way out into mid, and GENG
Dude, I mean, that's a nice crunch, man.
All the players they needed, and they've gotten all the frags they needed as well.
Pretty good.
Backing off, and that'll slow
couldn't have been much better.
Quite substantially.
I like they didn't overcommit as well, huh?
GENG's comp switch up, the flash from Karan just to allow for the team to peek out as well. Off the little orb going down. Team Secret previously, when they played this against Paper X, they had some sort of a mid to A pivot.
Putting Ash and Duelist.
When you're down 2, I don't know how viable that's going to be anymore.
You just need to find some picks, don't you? Try and isolate a couple of duels, and they're kind of trying to do that onto Kite here, but the deeper they get into this site, the more avenues are going to be opened up. That's nice from Jesse.
No, not again, man.
Also manages to land the shot that he needs on Texture.
I feel bad for this for Kite.
Troubling situation.
Yeah, real awkward. 2v3, and it's
there's some rough maps the other day.
Without much utility. In fact, Jesse Vash, on the other hand, has a flash available, but still positions out hand. It's Karan, and he's deadly.
Yeah, Ash also yet to show his face too much in this round. Be that X factor. Dark cover has gone out.
Very hard to plan this time.
More room to work with, but you're right. The time's really a factor. They're going to have to try to go for the plan here. And GENG, sure, we want to make a play off the back of that. They will allow the plan to go down. Sylvan starts it nicely, but Karan ends it even better.
It's nice from Karan, man. He kind of bailed them out a little bit. Surprised Ash didn't like fake run when he was going for the plant. But either way.
That's kind of what Big Time was kind of talking about.
What do you mean there's nothing on the line? There's an entire champ point that one of these teams did. I'm pretty sure, again, it statistically can't come into play.
You can see that little moment up by Rafters where Kite had some awkward whiffs as well. But down to the end of
That's the one good thing about next year's format, is that we never get to have this week again. We always have this week where there's like 3 games normally that don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit tighter than you would have liked it to have been, though, for GENG, given
38 months a long time, Caramel. Thank you, mate.
Early game nerves, potentially, and it'll be a quick entry in towards...
Uh-oh, it's that judge again. We overextending?
Run right into Ash.
Okay, nice.
And that will put a stopper to it.
Yeah, I don't think you want to peek out of there anymore.
That's a quick rotate
it's fine. There's, in 50 minutes, there's 2 games that matter.
Oh, look at what's happening on A at the same time. Karan's not fighting anyone.
You say they matter, but at the same time, is whoever wins that just not going to get bombed out of London again?
Secret feels like want to end up still.
And at the same time, they might not even qualify.
Well, GENG still not sure exactly where they've ended up. I mean, Ash had a bit of a peek in and might have seen a couple of players there. So they've still got those extra players set up over toward B. And so if Team Secret pull the trigger here, again, you're walking into a pretty well-stacked site.
GENG doesn't even have to do too much around the other ends. I mean, look at the jiggle out from middle onto Texture. Karan still having that much utility over the A site. And we're just kind of waiting for the pin to drop.
What's the go signal going to be for Secret? Or
Woke up and chose violence.
We've run out of
yeah,
time.
pretty much.
We have to try something.
30 seconds left.
Come on, guys. What are we doing? Zeus is gone, so...
Surely this is going to have to be the go signal, but, I mean, GENG's already out in front of the Viper wall. There is nothing you're going to be able to do.
At least they waited for that. So they tried to create pressure elsewhere by cutting sound. Didn't really work on this one.
Right? Fair enough. Owned is right, though. I mean...
What's on Vice Astro against Ohm and Viper? I mean, Ohm and Viper should be better. I know Viper on this map is madness, really.
But you would have hoped for at least maybe 1 kill somewhere. Nonetheless, it's going to be that flawless for GENG.
When you got this comp on attack, it's so hard to create pressure here. You just gotta use a perma smoke, or you gotta try. I mean, you can attack op and stuff. I would say long term this comp doesn't work. Just because this and how A works. You could probably get a couple of wins with it. It's not like awful. For long term, I don't know how you would ever create pressure on A.
They've retained all their guns from the previous rounds. so far so good. Some slight buddy system over towards the top of B, A as well.
It's again going to be that mid approach for Team Secret. Using a fair bit of util to actually get this space, but happy to take it without...
Can you not kinda do that? Yeah, but you're saying kinda, that's what I'm saying.
Really
Gotta use Astra Smokes.
You have a slight late lurk with Berserks hanging out towards...
The problem is if I'm using Astra Smokes to take this, then I have to take middle of Astra, then when I'm hitting sites I'm super limited. Or at the same time it's like, because it's only one smoke, so it's so obvious where you're taking as well. You can do a smoke here that you can luck, but again you have one less smoke. If you're counting smokes, I think it's easy to play against Astra solo on this map.
Alarm bells are now ringing for Gen G. See if they can manage to do anything to stop Team Secret from
Oh, this is nice timing.
this side. It certainly doesn't seem like that'll be the case for Karen. But Texture trying his best and can't
Texture
quite find
is
the angle.
trying to solo, I was gonna say. But now Lakia is going in solo. Mate, Lakia, what are you doing, my guy?
It's looking pretty doomed for Gen G. They need a miracle on this retake. That is not going to be it. Sylvan for the double, which will...
You see your teammates leaving the site for a reason.
Easy for Team Secret.
Good round from Team Secret. It was nice. The timing of the flash into the sky was good.
Don't upgrade any of their weapons in that round, really. So, as you mentioned, they've got...
Jaguar with a prime. I appreciate the 2 months. Thank you for that.
It's not too bad, but nonetheless, pretty good stabilizing.
Wants to lead by example. I mean, they can both go together. If they both go together here, I don't mind. Like, they're both there and they both die. I actually don't care. But when one goes, just be on the same page.
Defensive setup, but unfortunately weren't quite able to take back elbow or anything much else either. So
I'm motivated with the players be for this game. They'll be pretty motivated. The Team Secret, they have a new player. Like, they really want to win. Gen G, it's probably more about pride, I would say. You don't want to look back at the year and be like, guys, we lost to Team Secret.
Again, a different approach from Gen G, though. They've got those 4 players stacked up towards middle.
We'll have a listen in to Team Secret.
Follow the dog, just okay? Yeah. Orb up. Orb up. Dog. I'm waiting first. Nothing. At to be, guys. Guys, smoke mail yung. Mail. Nothing
Just some initial scouting, you know, they have a pretty good idea that there are some players inside of mail. Now they'll check back in towards the back of Vents.
They're playing insanely loose.
Yeah, not a great start for Texture.
No, it's not. If he wants to do that, they should be stunning and just go in.
Well prepared for it. It was his util. Snakebite pushing Texture forward.
Oh. Not always what you want from Gen G though now, is it? Leaves
Yeah, the whole who wants it more factor definitely might come into play here. This is so high quality. Saint, you're literally about to go watch China in an hour. You can't talk to me about high quality. You tell me every year China's going to do something, and they literally look like 2021. Fish 1, 2, 3.
And instantly deleted by Zeus, the new kid on the block for Team Secret.
It's always been that team player back on Oasis as well, but slight moments coming out from Ash down to it at the end. You still have the spike getting planted. 1v3 for Charon.
You're not expecting too much here, are you?
Irenu, thanks so much.
Long rotate.
What do you think about the current Valorant meta? Yeah, fine. It's fun to watch, I would say. It's faster paced, so I don't mind that.
You know, Berserk's still holding on to that mid rotate. It's a little bit too much to bear.
Is it more aggression? Yeah. It is. It's more team fighting.
Yeah, I gotta say, Team Secret not looking too bad.
Yeah, pretty early on as well, I know, but it feels like you're starting to turn the tables around now. Gen G, like you mentioned before, have been playing so, I guess, passive across the map, and that allows for players like Berserk.
Did you see that no one starts in the lower bracket in China? They start doing seeding games. Wait, what do you mean?
Coming out from Gen G, thinking that it's going to end up on 8, but in fact, there are 3 players hiding out.
They have different playoff format.
To spring onto Lucky at a moment's notice.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Had nowhere to go. Caught out of position.
Would love to see Texture not dying too early on.
Well, yeah.
What'd you get for coming first in your group?
It feels like
you just play the lower bracket.
Obviously, he's maybe not necessarily wanting to take that fight, but
they made groups even more pointless.
He's been one of the standouts from Gen G this season. One of the better players. And to see him having a rough start, that might be part of the reason why you're getting an early time out here from Gen G. Want to have a chat with the coach. Solo, obviously one of, if not the best FPS player in
I mean, it's nice for the team that comes fourth. in the
Hey,
group,
you have
I'll say
some
that
experience
much.
there, huh?
One of their groups was
And,
pretty
you know,
close,
there's
right?
gonna
So
be a
that's
lot of
probably
people
pretty
that
nice for
go,
them.
what's he talking about? He's a coach. Mate,
How good is
Don't know
Zeus?
ball.
He looks pretty
I'm
good.
31 years old, right?
You gotta know
So,
the history.
This guy's,
of ball.
he's been around.
I'm
as
waiting
much
to
as I
judge
have,
a little bit.
and,
You guys hyped him up
yeah,
quite a lot.
he was very good back in the day, so hopefully he's got some nuggets of wisdom to give to the team here.
Yeah, I mean, you would have hoped. I think that's what the desk was kind of talking about a little bit as well. Just the fact that maybe a year or two ago, GENG were looking like that team. Of course, back then they had Munchkin on the roster, but now we'll see what they could do.
Adam with the tier 1.
Karn on this
Appreciate the
device,
4 months.
Kite
Thank you for that.
coming in as the, I guess, sub, but someone who has had some IGLing responsibilities on the GENG Academy team. So hopefully, of course, maybe not this round though.
Well, but yeah, it's a bit of a spotty buy for GENG, isn't it? You might not be expecting too much out of this round.
But yeah, Arena, I think
What do we do next round? Hope for the best in
it's
this
a
round.
bit above of what you said.
Garage control
Aggression
already
is big,
established
but
for
discipline's
GENG.
pretty
It's
big as well,
nice,
because
but they aren't
like
actually
there,
pushing,
where they
they're not
both
actually
wanted
getting
to,
the
well,
information, so
with Texture wanted to
don't
fight
need
and
to know
then
necessarily that this
Lucky
setup
went
is
to
gonna
fight.
be
If they
day.
both don't fight
Perhaps
this and then
after some
fight together, they
elapsed
can
time,
win.
You could start to push up if Ash picks up an orb or
It's one of the
something
methods
as
where you have to be on the
well.
same
Would
page.
Overdrive, that would be huge.
Because if you
Over
can
onto the A site though.
capitalize off
It'd be
your
pretty
neon
bold to
just
do that,
breaking
though, as a
crosshairs, you just
solo hold on
you can
B
have
to
a
be
great
pushing in
time.
alone.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a risk that you don't necessarily want to take. This is nice though from
giving Sivo.
Team
I
Secret,
don't know
just
if they're gonna put him on
contacting their
Viper
way
or
in.
not.
Wow. You know, you're absolutely right. I'm just now noticing this very deliberate wall, but still the shot's going quite accurate for GENG.
Real three. I think
If
GENG will
Lakia
take
or
that.
Ash gets
Couple
a
of
kill, they
freebies
get
to
it
see
all.
if Lakia can land one as well.
Spike planted.
Not going to get the opportunity
This
just yet,
wall,
and now
it's
he's positioned
the
given
old
away by
DRX
those
wall.
shots. So
It's a good wall.
have to do a little bit more work. Prowler will find Sylvan, but he's okay for the moment. And having to take that duel just for the one.
Ooh.
Ash, a
Last
double
player
kill,
standing.
and all of a sudden now we're in the 1v1.
Does
Overdrive
he?
going to be ripped, looking for Jesse Vash. Gets
I
it done
mean, he
for
kind of
GENG.
did him, but Neon's just so
And
strong.
that is a cheeky win that Team Secret probably would not have liked to have seen gone the way of GENG.
Zunivera,
I mean,
thanks so
think
much for
about
the tier
buy
1,
that
man. I
GENG
appreciate
had
that.
there.
Thank
There
you,
was
thank
really
you.
not a lot in it. That's not one of those rounds that you can afford to lose.
Hell no. I mean, just playing out towards the top of
Well,
ramps,
that was
perhaps this
embarrassing.
very deliberate wall kind of sold to GENG that something might be
0 damage, yeah, it's a little rough.
Especially
Especially as he wasn't looking at him, but
Yeah, I didn't mind the initial setup, but it
I
felt
don't
like
know,
they
man.
kinda
Neon's
just
are hard
got
to hit.
caught
I get
on
it.
that walk up.
Who's Kite? He's standing. He's a stand-in for them. He was from their academy, played
You have
smokes.
that little individual pop-off moment, and that's all that you really need, especially if it's coming from your Neon, who is going to be the one agent that really can do something like that.
Never would have expected it, by the way. Ash.
When would you go for the
previously
DRX wall?
controller player, now
So
he's
you,
on to
you go for
Neon.
this wall
We're
if
off
you
the
want to
next
try
round
create
as well.
passive pressure across the
Picking
map.
up the pace, but Texture has
Like
the
if you want to
off.
use your smoke like
Maybe a
this,
little bit too overzealous there from Lakia,
like
but
the whole point of
luckily,
the DRX
again,
wall
Texture
is
there to
that
trade out. So
you
nice
cover
spaces from
heaven,
GENG, and I kinda like that a little bit
cover
more,
heaven,
right? We
and
talked
you
about
cover sight
they were a
with
little
one
bit
wall
passive, a little bit
instead
reserved
of
in
the
some of those
smoke.
opening
And then
rounds
this smoke
on
here,
the defense, but
the smoke
now
that's in middle
very
does
quiet,
the same
very
thing,
aggressive
right?
in this round, and you can see
Covers
how
2 points,
already
so you can walk
unsettled
up exactly like they're
Team Secret and
doing.
their plans back now to a
So
3-4.
it's passive
Taking all
pressure
they
across the
wanted.
map.
Ash is still
DRX
up
used to use it with the
towards
smoke
8
here.
hours, so he's able to give it back and forth
Honestly,
and
the
just
smoke
keep
middle
it
is a
in
little bit
check.
better.
Otherwise, you shift to something like
Because
a
mid's so
fast flood
important.
or a retake
No one
setup where
really
Texture has the
would
showstopper,
use the smoke
and
to
that
get
can
back a
definitely
sight
still
or anything
give
like that.
GENG what they need.
Kind of out of options here as Team Secret, though, aren't you? Sort of feels like you're just trying to batter down the door and hope for the best. GENG have a reasonable idea that this is going to be an A hit. Util's gone down. Rotation hasn't quite come through just yet from GENG, but fast lane out from Ash to slow down that progression, and happy to kind of just let Karen get the job done here
30 seconds
on the off
left.
angle. Taking those peaks for another kill. Not just the two
Player
players remaining.
standing.
Nice double
Oh, it's
swing
nice
from
together though.
GENG.
Dude, ever since
Making
that
this
timeout,
very
they've
easy,
looked a
very
lot better.
routine, super solid fundamentals from them in this round.
This was a nice
Info
one to
given.
watch.
Kite will
We're
take the
actually
fight. That's
fighting
perfect
together
from GENG.
instead of go doing
None
the
of those
solo
Team
play
Secret
stuff.
guys in that final 3-on-4 even got the chance to fire a bullet, basically. So just good work on the individual level there from GENG.
Especially when you got Texture back on that operator, of course. I mean, I don't really mind it, but as you mentioned, information given, that's the kill taken as well at the end. That's what GENG can do. They feel like they have
The
enough
best
map
region
control.
currently?
They
The best
have
region of
angle
the
on
Neo
the
meta
block
is
as well.
Americas.
Yeah. So there's not too much need to overextend or anything.
Every duel in the 3v4
But
was
if Neon gets
advantageous
nerfed,
for
it
Team
will
Secret.
probably go
So
back
very, very well
to
played for
being
GENG.
Pacific.
And they will reap the rewards of that by forcing, again, a bit of an awkward buy through here for Team Secret, Jesse Fash and Sylvan having to go down to the Sheriff only. So a little bit awkward on the economic front.
How's the vlog going? Yeah, not too bad. Recorded some yesterday. I'm gonna do a little bit today, like what I do in between pauses and stuff.
Some contact with Ash slipping out of the smokes. He's got the escape plan with that relay bolt as well.
Yep. Again, a little bit of
Fnatic looked good yesterday. Fnatic did look good yesterday. Crazy how they always just look great with a stand-in instantly.
Played out a bit more standard.
Post is just a beast, man.
Is kind of looking to push the issue in Warehouse, getting a lot of information, relieving quite a bit of that pressure over on B.
A lot of trust in the Vise setup towards A as well. So GENG feeling pretty comfortable. They've got that crossfire set up towards B. Oh, Lakia though, some investigation at hand.
Yeah, needs to be a little careful there. Gets away with it. The benefit, of course, is that Texture has got so much info over on Warehouse. He knows there's nothing happening there. Rotation coming through though for
Does Havo if you wanted to tuck in here.
Toy with the rotations of GENG, but Kite has caught them with their
Nice for this guy to get some confidence as well.
That is the spike dropped as well, and with that, you'd say the chances of this round have gone up in smoke for Team Secret.
Okay, nice, dude.
This one at all.
It's a good round from him.
And Ash will finish it off. GENG 5-2. And to the guys on the analyst desk, I say, do you guys even know what you're talking about?
Oh man, yeah, you know, the build div.
I mean, I'm just saying, casters versus analyst desk.
Which region are you most excited to watch the playoffs?
I mean, it's early.
I think EMEA is the most
but
open.
It is 5-2.
In EMEA right now in
It
playoffs,
is Team Secret's map.
kind of feel like any of those teams could go.
On there as well.
The EMEA will be pretty fun.
Okay, that's fine. Mika can be.
Just because I got no idea who actually goes.
That's all good.
Nah, I think it still can feel like a
Pacific's pretty
matchup,
close.
but
America's, I'm hoping G2 and NRG start looking a little better, so it'll be
To be
closer.
able to pick up their own map pick,
That
right?
BBL, yeah,
Berserk's
definitely
been
BBL
relegated
mates
to
can.
just lurk duties, and unfortunately,
But I think
it's
the
not really
other
able to walk
six,
away with much
it's
else.
open.
And in that round as well, again, you've got Ash getting proactive, Texture on a proactive info line, and that's just providing so much value. Team Secret on the other hand, though, you know, maybe not really expecting or getting caught by, in fact, Kite. I think that's one of the biggest factors that we haven't quite yet talked about. This guy's a sub.
He's doing well for a sub.
A lot of praise for his smoke timings just the past week. He was credited with an insane retake setup on B Haven just back then.
I think Heretics could currently beat Fnatic.
Right
I mean, I think Heretics are looking the best in EMEA.
Listen into Team Secret,
So,
though.
I don't know, it's a hard one.
I
So I would say yeah, but I think everyone else would say
I'm
no.
gonna go close. Nothing mid. Gonna info one time, okay?
You can go close.
Nothing eh.
Smoke me lane. What
Go
on?
close. Okay, dog, ready flash yung. Yeah, ready now? Dog.
Wait, flash. Give me a pit.
Nothing cloud.
Ooh, yeah, Sylvan
A nice
never
kill,
really
man.
getting out of there alive. Info was given.
Yeah,
Texture,
this Prowl is
not
good.
missing that kind
Dude,
of
again,
shot.
ever since that
Team
timeout,
Secret off the back
it's
of
like
their
GENG have
timeout.
gone, okay,
Haven't really
maybe we should
established
just
themselves too well
lock
in this
in.
round so far. I mean, they take a bit of mid control, sure, but they're down
Instead of playing
4-5.
individually or people
This
going
is
for
becoming a
stuff, it's now
constant
just
problem for
everyone's
them
playing
losing these
together.
opening duels.
Now, what's the game plan here? Do we pivot back over onto A side? I know Berserk's has kind of slipped the net, but at the same time, GENG should be.
I mean, they should just wait for this guy to
They're scratching
play.
their heads right now because it's utility pulled all over across the map. Some relay bolts to keep them invested over by B as well. Can
Neo
Kite
making
and
a
Ash
fake
stand
over
up to the
towards here.
task?
Well, Kite was pretty good last
Dude,
round.
there's
He's
so
pretty
much
good
time.
This round.
You guys on an
Oh,
eco
no.
round.
This guy's a sub?
You guys on the eco round cut sound here for 40 seconds,
Zeus
made the
takes
time
him
go
down,
down to
but-
20.
Oh, he's gonna need a little
Why
bit
can you
more.
not make the time go
The
down to
two's
20
not
for this guy
enough.
to
Doesn't
do
get
this?
excited yet, quite.
Or clear sight and then do
1v3
this?
For Berserks, who, as of yet, hasn't found a frag, and
Just
this will be
wait.
the round to do it.
I hear it takes quite a lot to get you excited.
It does.
I
mean, he's got the spike, but he's only got 15 seconds here, so he's going to have to move quickly to A to get that plant down, and GENG are all over it. They are so aware that he has no other option. They might just catch him on the plant, or at the very least,
Haven't
they'll be able to
beaten
take
any
that space.
team
And
before.
yeah,
That
there
is so true.
nowhere to go for Berserks.
It's purely just eye stuff at the moment.
Unfortunately, not much. That's just about.
What are your
maybe
thoughts
one of
about
the
Jack and
worst
Nod?
feelings in
I haven't
the world,
watched
worst
him,
ways
so
to
I don't
go
really
out
know.
in the round.
Yeah.
Just know that death is looming around the corners. He's still on 0 kills.
Yes.
I feel like he is.
0-6 now.
But that's the thing as well. Again,
I just
go
find it
back
funny
to
that
it,
C9
and
are
it's
making
Kinte with
changes,
the
man.
multi-kill that
Because
stabilizes
when I was
around for
suggesting that
GENG.
you
This
just put
man
Demon 1 in,
is not just a sub.
it
He was
seemed
also
like
the
that was
IGL for
madness
the
to change the
Academy, and
team.
he's still fragging
And
out
then
onto the Astra, just
we're like,
holding
what,
down the
2 weeks
line.
later?
I mean, I have to say, Ash is also looking really good here on the Neon. Talked about that
Month
being
later.
an agent change-up, role change-up for him. I mean, you can't complain. He's 12-3 right now. Maybe looking for a little bit more inside this dark cover. And if they walk into him, you think it should be a 1 or 2. It's not. That's a nice skill for Sylvan to grab. But is it going to be enough to get Team Secret into this round?
Mate, you're in
got
so
the
much
info.
trouble.
And again, he's going to be good for 1, but Texture here is the one that's under pressure. He really needs to land his shots, which he won't even get the chance to do. Zeus in from behind, Karen trying to stabilize.
I did.
Steel guard and back to sidearms only.
I did say they were playing a lot better together, but then they did this.
With teammates down all around the corner.
Pit invested as well. You can see how important this one is going to be for Team Secret. Surely not a 1v3 for Lakia. And it
Yeah,
will not
nice
be the
little
case.
tunnel
Skelius
vision.
does
That was
finish
bad
it off,
from
but,
Genji.
I mean, Team Secret, they
One
really
of
felt
those,
like they
give him
needed
a
that round.
judge.
They finally get one back, and I guess that's a little bit of recompense for the round that Gen G picked up earlier. The
No, it didn't jack a
half-buy
legit.
round
I mean,
that
yeah,
they
it's
had. So
again, they're not gonna
fair
make
1-for-1.
changes like this unless the players are legit.
Yeah, but
It just feels
despite
weird,
that,
man.
perhaps just
Like with
again,
Demon
awkward
1 in the
moments from
team,
Gen
I
G
felt like
in
they
some
could have
spots.
for
Texture
sure
caught out
gone
in
to
an open
Master.
position, still scoped in. I was hoping that perhaps
So I don't know why they
Rash
wouldn't
or,
just pull the trigger then.
you know,
You can see
escaping out.
If you were gonna do it a month
find the
later.
timing on the first player that dropped, but he missed that timing, and then he recognized that he was going to get pushed from up top. And I think it was
Like the
just
Zalsis
between a rock
Demon
and a
1
hard place.
combo
There's
looks
only
so
much you can
good.
do, but in the end, yeah, just flanked, and that's just how it be. And,
Why are they doing it
maybe
after
some
they
of the
won
magic
against
is now lost
MIBR?
for
Because
Gen G
they
as they've lost
they
that
called it
previous round.
before.
Now Texture's gone down. Zeus starting to activate. Team Secret could be on the warpath again here, coming back in this half.
Trying to at least end up with a 6-6 or 7-5.
They made the decision before they
4
played the
rounds
game.
out of it at least, right? It's your map pick. You can't be dropping 3 on the attack.
Look at Gen G though. I'm not too happy with what they see around the B side. They have still, you know, some utility across, so more resources dumped into A.
Did you see the CEOs? Yeah, I need to watch that.
Peak Zeus again. Surely
The
that's
little
a mistake.
sit-down round table they
Will be
did.
punished as Karen will go down. There's a huge setup from Team Secret that Gen G have walked into.
Dude, the Zeus guy is
salvaging that.
back-to-back
I kinda
rounds
get it,
now.
though, from the behalf of Gen G, right? You're down 4 on 5. You want to make a play. You want to make something happen. It's unfortunate that they choose that as the option.
Well, that's going to be a tied score on the kill feed for now. It's Zeus and Ash. But apart from that,
But the conversations go when you
despite
drop a
wanting to see
player.
Gen G getting proactive,
Depends who
perhaps
kind of runs the show a little bit, but normally it would be coaches ask management, is it even possible? Or we're considering doing this, management gives the go-ahead. Then you have the team talk, and you have the solo talk.
It's true. They might do it again.
Then you get the other guys in, you start trials.
Zeus wants to have a look early outside of A. Had success there in the last round. But this will not be a commitment.
Yeah, that's some pretty good conditioning work as well.
Ooh, awkward timing.
This
Yeah,
time
that-
gonna get caught.
Yeah, the orb just goes up, but
But
Texture,
Orcs are structured a
I think,
little
might have
different.
caught a glimpse of him.
The team talk sounds
before
awkward.
off.
Yeah.
What's happening
that
towards the
awkward.
B side, though,
You were
has
trying to
not
achieve
yet
the same
spotted
goal.
something. He's repositioned all
It's
the way
not-
towards the back end.
It's not great
Some
by any
reliance
means.
onto Karen's utility, but unfortunately that gets checked by Team Secret. The shear wall popped. Then Ash to slip through into the smokes, where unfortunately Berserks will not find any choice still.
It's a pretty swift response from Gen G, isn't it? Looked a bit
Team talk
awkward there
fast.
for a
I mean,
moment that,
You
know,
need to
Karen
find out
just
if
gets
everyone's
shot
on the
side
same
of head,
page.
but Gen G very much had that on lock, as you can tell, prepared for it.
Really just slows down the pace from Team Secret. 1v3 from Kelly S though, but with Ash's quick movement just makes it impossible.
7-4.
Last round before the switch.
Just really still seeing some attempts from Team Secret.
Or when
but
they try
then
out double
getting caught up
duelist.
by some micro
Team
plays
Secret?
and movements
I don't
out
know,
from
man.
Gen G. They spam, they
There's a lot of teams that are
sliver
trying their own thing
towards Garage
to try
Show,
counter
where they
double
just
duelist at the
kind of
moment.
feel like they're never ever able to make it out alive, especially when Karen switches his setup onto that wall.
Right.
Like you take some coordination to clear that together as a team.
Quick feed, quick
Well,
trigger.
last chance attempt here for Team Secret on the attack. Don't think you'll be happy with 4. Still managed to grab themselves 5. Guiding Light will get them into Warehouse.
A bit more passive from Gen G this time. They are sitting on ultimates. Texture hasn't had to use a showstopper.
What's on
yet.
Phoenix over Raze on Fracture?
imagine it'll be getting ripped in this round.
If I was in a team right now, I think I would play Phoenix on every map.
So Seeker's available.
You gotta
A little bit available.
look at the stats, man.
Team Secret,
The
maybe
best
Sylvan
statistical win rate
can
agent we've
this
seen
round.
for 3 years or something crazy.
Most impactful of ultis,
Mad.
though, is it?
Go back to thinking
And that's
about
even with people
what's
like
the game
K-Corp
plan
trying to
for Team
tank it.
Secret here. They've been scouting
Not
out
trying to
across the
tank it,
middle
but
with the
tanking
dog,
it.
and that's quite telling for Genji to get ready.
Ooh! Alright, that's not worked out well for Zeus at all. Whoa, getting Neon diffed by Ash at the moment, and the showstopper from downtown catches Berserks, who will end the half with only the 1 kill. Texture
Spike down
is taking
mid.
this round into his own hands, and well, pretty much just ending Team Secret of his own volition. It is looking awkward here for Team Secret in the 2v5.
It's pretty textbook though.
30 seconds left.
Again, you're losing down to numbers, and then Genji starts to go for the hunt. Lakia with the double kill to finish it off.
I mean, Genji putting on a bit of a show for their fans that have turned up today.
Do you think
And
I
think
have
you've
any
got to
chance of
respect
going
the
to
fans
London
that
with
turn
Stevo?
up, right? Like
I'm
the
pretty
Six
sure
have
they're
obviously been struggling this
going
season,
London,
and,
for sure.
you know, I think it's very easy to be a fair weather supporter and say, they're not doing that well, I'm not going to go watch them this week, whatever. You know, we've all been there, favourite sports team or whatever, and they're like bottom of the league, and you're like, I can't deal with this pain again. But you know,
Would you
get
mind if a
rewarded
player
when
on
you
your
come
team did
and
vlogs
watch
in the
Genji play
regular
like this, because I
season?
think the fans
Or would
will
you
be very
prefer
happy
them
with
to
this.
lock in? It doesn't take that much, man. As long as they're not editing it, it's fine.
Interaction.
Yeah,
with
What they're gonna
the
record,
elevator. They spotted
like an
Lakia
extra,
outside with the
maybe an
doors
hour
opened up, and they're
collective
like,
throughout the week.
I think he waved at them or something,
He
and then
did.
they really got excited.
It's three boys.
You have
There
to
was another,
provide value
on
to
the
the
way back
org.
up, I think after you left us.
Oh, okay.
What if a player streams? If he's playing ranked, sure.
And I heard us talking
He's playing
about the
ranked
game,
or
and then
watching
she said,
games, sure,
"Genji."
that's good.
And then she said, "I'm a
At
Genji
least I
fan."
know he is.
And I thought, there's no way. How
I
can we
can
have
see his
guessed?
stream.
With the jacket on.
Yeah.
It's supportive. You love to see it.
Again, you have to
That's
build
what
a
they're all here
personality
for. I think we're
and
here
build a
for it as
following.
well. I mean,
Get
apart from our
comfortable doing that
predictions, of
stuff.
course, it's nice to see Genji
what it's all
trying to
about.
adjust to the current meta, starting to adapt that double duelist, and it clearly shows that it can work on some other maps that they've tried out before. Maybe not so much, but Haven definitely one of those strong ones. Team Secret banded out clearly, not wanting to go down that path.
Yeah.
But onto Split, a map which Genji has only played once. They dropped it to
I think Neon
Global
deserves
Esports in the
enough.
first
It
week.
at least
It's
deserves
lovely
a
surprise,
slight
and if
tweak,
they can
yeah.
continue on this trend, who
sure,
knows
for
what's going to
sure.
happen in stage 2.
Look, I mean, if you can keep
How many
getting this kind of
hours the
performance from Ash, I
players
think
put
you'd
in
be
a
very
day?
happy with
It
that.
will vary.
Texture, I mean,
Some will
maybe
put
1% down on
in
the output a little bit,
as
but
low
it's
as
not a bad result at all, 8 and 6, right? So
7, I
don't
would
think
say,
you can
on
be too mad
prac
about that at
days.
all. And look,
And
now that they're
then
obviously
some will
moving on
put
to the attack,
in
maybe that protection
16.
comes into play a little bit more, you know, jumping in with the satchels and getting into some funny business. We'll see how this ends up obviously playing out. That this round underway. Genji taking a bit of mid control, but imagine it'll just be the B split here for them.
Quite likely. Team Secret just turtling up towards the back of B site instead. The trip kind of a signal, but the high
16
low
is not healthy. It's not healthy, but
1 or 2 taps going through there
most
from Kelly,
esports
but only one of them
careers
connecting. Luckily, Sylvan is there for the fadeaway,
lost under
and that
5
just
years.
about wins that
You
engagement
kind of want to give it
for
everything.
Team Secret. Now, what's really awkward here is Ash is the one that's got the spike. If he goes down, this round gets really awkward for GENG, but he will
Dude,
go
Ash
down
is-
swinging.
man,
at
Ash
the
is such
very
a good
least. Back
shooter.
into the 2-on-2, Jesse Bash coming through. Will catch both Karen and Kite, who had dropped into the site.
All right, let's see it.
And so Team Secret
Yeah,
take
they
the
can
pistol
make a
in the
go of
second
it.
half.
And that's something that's always admirable as well. Just to kick things off, you know, try to find some wind in your sails. That little adaptation to decide to push into Garage, I think, is what solidifies the round for me. As a trio, they took down, you know, Ash. Sure, it took some work, and it was magnificent coming out from Ash, but it's always that little recognition from Team Secret. We know where Genji are. Let's pivot around that. Jesse Vash from the top of Rafters, and that's what you need to see more of.
Because 1-1 on the pistols. See that hero
GENG not
Baki
messing
right
around,
now.
though. Straight back in again. Try and have another swing.
Would you consider yourself more of a gunfight-focused analyst
action.
coach compared to Mini? Mini's a
Well,
macro coach. I would say
sometimes you
I'm
just
better
take a
at
shot.
micro
You know,
and
you're gonna
set
take that. It's
strats.
not only it's a kill, but it's also an ult orb. So
I'm
it's a good start to
passing
the
the team
round here
fights
for
as well.
GENG on
But macro is such a big part of the
shouldn't be
game.
much of a
He's
round,
good at
but
all the
no,
boring
they've
stuff.
pulled off already one cheap
I don't
round
like the
win.
boring stuff.
Could do it again. I think they've got less tools in this instance, obviously, but
Oh, no.
never know.
Yeah, some false
But the boring
information
stuff's really
with that
important.
Flash from Jesse Vash. Now you might
He would be
starting
great at a Sky meta. I would be
staged.
great at this meta.
Gotta clear that trip though.
Yeah.
That's where you hope to see some utility getting
Probably the
pulled.
easiest way to describe it.
Pain Shell's going to go out. Prowler as well, but it's not enough to help Ash or Karen on the entry. Sharp shots from Kelly S. And Team Secret, they've been showing some moments so far on this map, right? I don't think we can
Alex,
say
I think Alex is
completely
more
out of it.
micro.
Second kill on the board for Berserks.
That's
Holy.
a bit awkward from Kelly S.
30 seconds left.
On my build
Still
team,
good.
of course.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing there, buddy.
He's not doing too bad. 10 and 12 could be worse in a losing game. Lakia, though, we finished off by Jesse Vash. And so that'll be 8-6. It's obviously a decent start to the second half here for Team Secret, who are underway nicely. All's fair. Get the pistol and the subsequent round for both GENG and now Team Secret on their defensive side.
Yeah, I think it was minimal losses as well, so not too bad of a drop-off. More importantly, you want to see players like Kellyus and Berserks get back on the board as well. I mean, popping off that Poison Cloud.
Isn't this low key a Sky meta? Nah.
Yeah.
Teams that are picking Sky are losing.
Yet. 6 to 8, very
Teams that are
recoverable.
picking Phoenix are winning.
Maybe not so much on this round though. GENG with the full buys back in towards B.
Who do you think is the best coach? Depends on the meta, man.
I've really been loving that.
The coaches that are consistent are the ones that impress me the most.
So that's going to prompt the dark cover across from
If teams make
let's push them away.
multiple
Well, right? Like
regions,
when you know there's some contact being
like if teams make multiple events and they have different rosters, then they're very legit.
Maybe just Karen, but quite clear for the intentions of GENG to end up still in some form of a B split. But you also notice Berserks is trying to switch up the tripwire setups. This time he's placed it a lot more further up front outside of Garage. And GENG doesn't check that.
You've got the double setup as well on B here.
Always got to be
and
careful.
Jesse Fast ready. This could be bad for GENG. Round the corner, the shots are connected. Team Secret, it's almost as if they knew they decimated GENG. Lakia
There's 1v5 potential.
on the back end.
There's a lot of 1v5 potential.
He has got a lot of recovering to do in this round if he wants to pull anything out of it. 35 seconds is also not a lot of time to work with.
Oh my god.
Goes
There's
past
so
him,
much
which will mean
1v5
Jesse
potential.
Vash gets caught off guard, fakes the tap. Information now given. What? Lakia somehow has threaded the needle. Did they miss him? They saw. I swear they saw him.
I'm pretty sure they did, but they're kind of just recognizing that, all right, he's gone off to the races onto A site.
Right.
Let's just pick up as many guns as possible, because what they had previously was an outlaw and a sheriff.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
You're right. Sylvan porting into the site. Had been confused for a second there, but it's all good. They're on their way. That said, you know, he's.
Oh,
got a
this
lot of time to
has
take space,
so
which he
much
hasn't
potential,
done.
bro.
So I wonder if that even.
They gotta
in
wait
itself
for
is
each
gonna
other.
be
The problem is
question
there's a
mark
slide.
here for
Slide probably wrecks him.
One way gonna go out.
Oh, dude, he can use this against them.
Try and disrupt
Lakia.
his position, which will
Tell
do a
me
pretty
you've
good
watched some
job
other
of that.
regions. You
Lakia,
can
though,
use
happy
this.
to just
It's technically
play
a
the
one way for
time.
you at that angle.
Here's the footsteps
Yeah.
now. Gets those first shots through nicely, but where's Sylvan
Oh,
coming
it's
from? He's got no
unlucky,
idea.
bro. That's a really good
In
attempt.
the end, it will be a round for Team Secret that got way too close for comfort.
Let's go, Sylvan.
A nice
One
try
of
on
the
this.
best controllers that we have, weirdly enough.
So they say.
Stat-wise, yes. That's what Pilsky said.
Dude,
Um,
I feel a bit bad for
really
Lakia then. He
my
kind of
favourite
thought
ones, but he does
the
have some
spacing
good
was going to be a
points
little bit better.
But that is, in fact,
could have
the
potentially
bonus round
fade-eyed.
picked up by Team Secret just because
It's not his
they were
fault.
able to put up that
Well,
stronghold
Team Secret's
outside
spacing
of
was
Garage.
mid.
They had the defensive setups. They're switching it all up around. Meanwhile, though, for GENG,
Took a
despite
long
the
time
best
to
attempt
swing
from
that.
Lakia to try to
Just saw the leg.
turn things around, it's still tricky. You still you're working with a composition where if you're not able to
Dude, a pistol
explode,
into a bonus.
off of Ash and texture.
I think Boaster would be a great
it's
coach.
just kind
Boaster would be one of the
awkward
best
to see Lakia
coaches, yeah.
trying to scout around with the Prowler.
This is starting to look a bit awkward for GENG. Might have got a bit too excited, a bit too early.
Just tie up the score. I mean, that's the thing again. They're not really working around the map too much. Back in towards middle.
Trip's going to be dealt with. Obviously, that's some info for Team Secret. So GENG prompted to go a little bit quicker here. Fast lane out. Berserks backing away nicely. Texture for one on the entry, but Sylvan ducks behind the box.
What the
It's not
hell?
going to last too long as Karen does catch
Oh,
up with him,
mad.
but there is just so many numbers here for Team Secret. They're throwing bodies at
Dude,
GENG.
they are.
And
They
that's,
are sticking
winning
together well.
play.
Every time GENG face someone, there's like
Now,
3 of them
some
there.
Secret flaws on the defense so far.
What has happened? I mean, it feels like Similar signs to what we saw from GENG versus GE in the first week of this group stage. Their attacking side wasn't that strong, and that's what we're seeing right now. You know, all the momentum knocked away, Team Secret picking it up. They're not clearing that little corner around the boxes, and at the same time, it's an all-in or nothing strat where you're just dumping ult into sight, but if Team Secret react appropriately, that's that. Once again, all in or nothing.
Ooh, yeah, showstopper out here for Texture, but hasn't found a target to use it on. So that's going to end up being a wasted ulti, which is a pretty big one as
Camera
well for
still?
GENG.
Oh, he
It
pinged
does
on.
get them into the site, to be fair. The plant goes down early. They've got some space, so you get something out of it. They would have loved
Dude,
the
it's a
kill.
nice Vice War in
Ash will
heaven.
deliver, as he did in the first half, but this
Not
time
seen
only
this.
for one. One might not be enough.
It's just the same trip that people use, but with a Vice War, it's really strong.
Still got Kite coming in as well. Late
Oh,
in
it's
the
a
picture,
big kill,
if
man.
necessary, but the
Ah, it's
insurance
a
is
big
not
kill from
required,
Lakia.
as Lakia and
He gets that, Karen's
will get
dead,
it
doesn't
done.
get the other
9.
two.
GENG have their first on attack.
Dude, I'm a
Not
fan of
too
this Vice
shabby
War,
at
man.
all. I mean, it
It's
looked
really
kind of
strong.
strange at first, but a lot of respect paid to that showstopper, and I think that's what caused the entire round to play out this way. Also, pretty interesting to see how that sheer wall is used. Oftentimes, you know, some kind of a flank watch or, you know, lurk play, but instead they used it post-plant just to block off the entirety of heaven, and that worked out pretty nicely.
I think a lot of teams will make big changes this stage.
I was going to say, I think at this point, you know,
The
we're
teams
thinking
that are
about a
failing,
GENG
yeah, I think they'll
timeout
make
soon,
changes more freely than the other years.
that round up.
You wanna
Delays it somewhat, we'll see.
prove to Riot that
Faster
you're
from
willing to spend money.
Ash this
It's like the
time,
EG
straight
picking up
into
FNS
the
for co-streaming.
paranoia.
It's like, hey, look,
Deleted for his
we'll
trouble,
spend all this
so
money.
as quickly as it's going
Should
well for
probably
GENG,
consider us
that's
for
all we got.
franchising.
Yeah, perhaps thinking like, you know, we've gone to
Well,
the
partnership,
side
I
like
guess.
4 rounds in a row. Let's try A.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit too telegraphed, perhaps, for Team Secret's liking. Back towards middle, and already Team Secret's getting a good read across the map, thinking the rotations are going across.
Yeah, it's going to be a big brawl in mid. And the setup that you've got here for Team Secret looks pretty good to me. Prowler will cancel out the trip.
Hey,
Still
there's
not able to get
Satchel.
rid of it though. Berserk's going to be prompted for the swing, and yeah, this is the issue. You've just got so many numbers there for GENG that...
Satchel's it.
what's Team
Satchel
Secret
gets
really
shot,
for
swings
Team Secret,
forward.
What's GENG really going to do?
Right?
Spike's dropped in mid as well.
Oof. You can kind of somehow work around this crossfire slightly. Kelly, yes, on the flank.
Kite, don't think he checks this, does he?
Oh,
Certainly not.
What do you think the biggest problem with Gen G is?
oh no.
They have one of the best smoke players in the world playing Senti. In a meta
Yeah,
where you
do it
don't
to
have
him,
to
right?
play Senti.
Bit of a demoralizer.
Fair enough.
Scoreline going to be 9-9. Get in the heads a little bit. I mean, this, again, could be Team Secret looking to angle themselves towards a map victory. Which, if I'm not incorrect, would be their second map victory of the season.
Yeah.
They did pick one up last week against Longshim.
If it's actually picked up, there's
If it's picked up.
slight chance. But
Zeus is looking good.
otherwise,
Zeus is looking good.
just kind of
The second week now.
awkward
Team
now for
Secret look
Gen G
decent.
again.
It's just the who wants it more factor,
Back
man.
to the
Seconds left.
I'm telling you,
kind
they
of
want it
issue
more.
of working around this composition where trying to bait out that reaction with the blast pack to break the trip, but Team Secret are already reading the map.
Yeah, here's the timeout. As expected, it probably got delayed one round by the fact that GENG did actually pick one up.
You
but
think Pacific is the highest
they need a
percentage
bit
to
of
win the
help
next
here.
international? I think America's
to be
does, but
fair,
quite a
after
good
the timeout
percent.
that they had in the first half, they went on a string of 4 rounds, so
Unless there's a neon there.
they can do that again. They've won the map. Might be easier said than done though on the attack. Looking
What
a
changes
little more
does Pacific
uncomfortable
need
here.
to make? The hard one, man. Depends on the org. If the org
So
wants
really
to
need
win
work your way
stuff,
around it. I mean, the rounds
then they
were
gotta make a lot of
one
changes.
round
If
where
they're
they did
okay
win
being an
was just
underdog,
because of that
then you
ult
would
that,
probably
Team
keep the
Secret
same team.
respects to.
Like
I
the
think the thing as well is that Ash has kind of
Mini
cooled off
summed it
in
up
the second
pretty
half.
well
I
on
think
Platchat. They're
able
like
to
the best
things
worst
going
team
when
we've
you're
had in
having to
EMEA.
provide that space.
Like they can
be the entry.
actually
It's just a
have
very,
upsets. They get close maps.
you know, different take to how the double duelist with the neon and the rays could be. The way that
Yeah, it depends
Texture
what the org wants to
sometimes
achieve, man.
perhaps a little bit more reserved as
Right.
compared to someone like GENG, perhaps.
You want the
Realistically,
the
they
race to
don't
become
have
first and
the talent
the
pool
other
from
second, is that what you're saying?
the talent pool in EMEA has
Uh,
been taken up by the other teams.
Depends, but potentially.
Don't think you would get a team that could
Impossible for that to be
could
the
go.
case.
So
Right now, though, again, just want to work your way around the map. You know, break some trips,
Sure.
do some conditioning. Not really seeing too much.
who wins against K-Corp Pacific?
Again, Mid will be the point of contact for
K-Cup
GENG.
would win Haven,
I see
but
time
I'm not
dark
sure they would
cover,
win
but
another
they're on
map.
the inside of it, so they just can't break. No. I mean, and there's a lot of delay util as well for Team Secret. They've got the dark
Dude,
cover,
how
they've
many,
also got
how many
the
mid
available
punishes we
support.
got?
And they're also still playing 4 around middle just to play.
Okay, please
that
deal with
track.
this trip
And there's
properly.
trips. I mean, how do you even take mid here, right? As GENG, that feels like an insurmountable odd.
You would think.
Sure, but now they can just leave it and the trip's still there.
Go somewhere else off. But no, they
Texture
left
at this
that
point, mate.
unchecked.
Put your nade
Secret
into it,
trying to
honestly.
read around it.
Seems like a good read.
I've never
3
seen
players
this
back
trip
towards
look
the
so
side
game
here
winning.
for Team Secret. Prowler's now spotted, and Ash will be spotted as well. So that's going to be information given to Team Secret. They haven't started their rotate yet for those B players. To be fair, GENG haven't.
They missed their
quite
fade. They missed their fade eye on
committed
sight
yet
as well.
either. They could still go all the way back
Same
over
as
to
Paper
B,
X.
which
Yeah, but
seems
Paper
like
X
it
just
might be
sometimes
the
don't
play
find the
around
trip.
world. Kite is gonna
Paper
pop
X is 5 man.
that trip, and that might give the info over.
Dude, this is kind of funny, man.
What a call by Coach Solo as we end up back towards the site. Steel Garden ripped as well.
Because like normally when you struggle at mid or you do this to push them off, right? Because then they're stuck here.
Won one of those rounds before. Can they do it again? This is
But it's a good timeout. You can see what he's speaking about.
They've actually got quite a bit of space, but they have lost Sylvan, and now Jesse Bash as well. And well, that kill feed is lining up for all the wrong
that's nice,
reasons as
that's
far
fun.
as Team Secret is
This is a good
concerned.
timeout from GENG.
So I guess the win condition for GENG, as stupid as this might
I would
sound,
like them
is
to nade middle, but this definitely works. Again, if you're struggling mid, you just take Heaven
Perhaps.
here.
They get a
Then
plan
this
down
guy feels
5v5 that
uncomfy.
looks really
Either
good.
goes fights you or he joins his
Start
team
to
here.
play around that Bucky as well, something that Team Secret
Or he
definitely
sits in
not
vents and gets
expecting.
wrecked.
But it's also just the most insane way to end up on the B side. You pull off so much utility.
These games are
it's
destined. Oh,
quite a
dude, these
risk.
games are destined to go
It's
third
gotta be
map, yeah, for
frustrating
sure.
for GENG, for
I kind of
Team
thought the
Secret,
Keiko
right? Like,
game yesterday was
you've
going to go
done
third
so
map,
much work
but
to get back to an equal scoreline, and immediately it's taken back away by GENG, and then it's taken away again. You know, you're always still playing catch up here.
Who knows? I mean, that's off the coach timeout as well, though. So
Sure.
you hope to see maybe GENG just being able to string more rounds together because there's still a chance Team Secret turns it back around. I mean, that was one of those trick plays where you conceal movement, ending up back from A all the way over onto B. This time around, Team Secret still sitting on some ults, especially that Viper Spit that comes in handy around mid.
B-side's completely open.
yeah, well, if this trip wasn't going to get broken before the Viper rolled to protect it, it's definitely going to work.
Immediately, but they're going to start
It's a
to
good
have a look
molly, but
now.
no one else is here for it.
Ash has already managed to cross, so
What they got for retake?
again, some nice space being taken by
Nothing
GENG. Like I
really.
said, you know, if they
Dog,
can get a plant down,
flash,
they've
stun.
looked really good, and they're going to get
Wall.
another plant down here. 5v5. Pit out in middle.
That's mad,
Take
mate.
down early on in this engagement though, so it's 4v5 and Team Secret have that advantage to play with. Flash pops, pushes Texture back, Lakia falls in the meanwhile. Now Texture has to get involved alongside Karen, who's found himself a double, needs a little bit more and won't get it. It's on to Texture solo, who's playing a ring around the rosy here with Team Secret. They can't find him. Time ticking away, obviously. Defuse going to be tapped. Texture looks like he's going to take the gamble that it's not a stick, and it will prove to be correct, but he's going to have to go now. The stick on, and Texture not even taking the peek. That will be around for Team Secret.
GENG, you're in trouble.
Can he just lock the flashback? But
Yeah,
not
Kite
safe enough
here
to
does
pull
the
out utility
madness.
in that moment, so nonetheless,
should have,
despite the spike plant
When
this
they're like
time,
this, if they haven't
it's
taken the
post
space
plant
earlier,
sets
they
that
feel
all
like they
get
can't take the
disrupted by
space. You just got to
Team
wrap
Secret.
around
They
Heaven.
have that peek out from Heaven, which catches a player
Just
out
one,
of
just go wrap
position.
Heaven.
You have the flash just to support the
Realistically,
entire
though, if you want to
firefight
push
as
back
well,
a
and
site, you don't go
Some
right
lucky
side.
twos. I think
Right,
the issue here
if
as
you're
well for
thinking
GENG,
here,
they just didn't quite get as
like he
much
shouldn't
space
be
on the
push.
site
He
as
shouldn't be the
their
one
previous two
solo
plans that they
pushing
had.
here.
But they
You
were
can get
able
shot
to
from
play a little bit more
spawn.
aggressively in the post plan in the
And
previous couple
Heaven.
rounds. This time, Kite
Right, it's an
is taking
easy
that swing
trade.
from the
But
site
if you push on
to try and
site,
take that space,
like to
and he
get
just gets
traded
his
from
head knocked off.
Heaven, they have to swing
Luckily,
up
now
so
they've
wide
into
that
the
your
fourth
backside will
fight. We've
kill.
got
So if you ever were like trying to push back a site,
Oh, no, a spill.
Oh,
it's a
boys.
hand warmer.
Blew up.
It's a hand
so
warmer that's blown
frustrated,
up.
we popped the hand warmer.
Oh my god, that's dangerous as hell. Okay.
Well,
Well,
Might have got to be angry after that death in the 5.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
slammed onto the warmer.
Bad for him.
I don't know if I'm gonna get canceled
Yeah.
for saying this.
Team
You gotta
Secret
make
and
sure players
K-Cup's
are
rough
wearing their
one.
headsets properly.
You coaching CS? I mean, a little bit, not much.
I did see that. Yeah, that was a bit of a drama.
Oh boy.
I'm just reading the information that we're getting from the production team that GENG fans are looking for a happy smiley fan meet
XL
after a smooth
endpoint
win today.
is like the main one.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call this a smooth win so far. It may still be
We
a
coach
win,
we coached
but
XL
I
for
don't
like a
know if we
little
can call
bit.
this smooth.
Yeah. Still some work.
It was only probably like 4
By
months
the way,
though.
Kelly has 16, Sylvan 16.
This is a UK team though,
That's
man,
value.
so it's
I'm
like,
getting
what,
value.
it's whatever.
Nice. I
Dare
just
to
hope,
be different.
I just hope Victoria is not going to be ending up on top. Either
Me
way.
too.
Okay, we're back.
We go
Didn't know
back
how
into
wrecked his,
second side for Gen G again.
didn't know how wrecked his mouse pad
Still
is though.
trying to figure out a solution to breaking that
With
mid
Thomas?
trip.
Nah, not with
Surely
Thomas.
This is the round that
It was
Secret
Cryptic
can
Smooth,
break
yeah.
that combo, right? Like, look at the buy. Gen G don't have that much to work with. 3 rifles.
Can't
Haven't been
remember.
able to get it done with 5 rifles. You know?
So much trust around their setup as well. They are actually actively taking
paranoia.
space.
Holy.
Oh, that's really nice from Karen to even get one though. Just in so
Yeah,
much
but it
trouble.
spots so many numbers, just
still
fast
to
react.
get away with at least one. You're doing something.
Go, go, go.
Pass in from Gen G toward the B site. And again,
Mezzi was too young back then.
Back their retake, which
When
Yeah,
I
they're
when I
1 for 2
was
on the
playing,
retakes on the
Mezzi
B
was
side so far.
coming 8-foot I-series and stuff.
And there's always still a chance. Utility looking pretty healthy, more so on the Gen G side.
Mezzi's dad was competing, and maybe Mezzi's dad was competing back then, more than Mezzi himself.
With a late play from Texture, who will come on the flank. Let's see if Kite can get it done. The flash is good. There's nothing for him to do at all. But time will start to become a factor as Gen G just hold their positions for now. Ash caught off guard by Sylvan. Defuse on Lakia, looking for it. Can't find it. And Texture with the paint shells from downtown. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do enough. It'll be another
Dude,
round
they're gonna win
for
this.
Team Secret, and finally they'll be able to pull ahead.
Not gonna
Surely.
lie, this might be the
Surely,
round
surely
to do
they're
it
getting
for
the
Team
first win.
Secret.
Yep.
You take the next one, and that's going to be up to map point. I know Gen G, Spy, maybe not looking the best either. They're going to be able to scrounge up something, but the way this entirely works out is the fact that Team Secret kind of used Gen G's Cosmic Divide as a launching pad. You flash through it, and because Kite can't hear anything around it, he just doesn't click. There's not even a single reaction to it, and that allows for Team Secret to close in that space around the rest of Gen G.
Oh, and they're feeling happy.
Certainly would be.
Got the lead now. Time to close it out, Team Secret. A second map
King
win on the
Mezzi,
board
yeah,
for
Mezzi's
VCT Pacific.
impressive, man. He's got a good work
Number
ethic.
1.
You don't get that too much in the UK.
Again, going B.
Oh no. Look at the trip! It's so high up! The util doesn't clear it.
Well, they got it in the end, but I mean, surely you can't just keep hitting B here, right? Like it's sort of stopped working. You're getting in, you're getting
Surely we get
plants,
this mid trip finally.
but I think you need to show a little bit more here, Gen G, if you want to win this map still.
And that's the thing about this current meta as well. The utility timing is you try to bait out more of it from Team Secret, and that can help you a little bit more in the post plant. So you end up on A site. You need to be able to take down Zeus.
Need that back.
So they've cleared out the trips on B, they've cleared out the trip in mid. And they're going to end up going A by the looks of things, leaving Texture on the lurk.
They broke it. Yeah, I mean they're learning. They're out here learning. Oh god, it's a big play.
Jordan.
Oh, spikes drop. Zeus has got himself one. Kelly has another. The trade's not
Oh,
through.
it's
Eventually,
unlucky,
Zeus
man.
does fall, and
He
Texture,
actually
they're on to Sylvan as well, will equalize the numbers. Kelly airs out in no man's land, somehow is allowed to get away with that duel, and he might find another as he's playing ring around the rosy here with Texture, and the fight is awkward. He'll get one.
no time on this. Can't be
Again, a
winning
1v2
that.
though for Kite, and he's got 16 seconds to work with. How is this going to be possible? Has to just try and send it. Needs to get that spike. Needs to get in onto the site. It's
10 seconds
surely not going to happen. He's going to cancel and try and save that rifle through to the next round.
You can hear him running down though.
Run!
That's a quick chase for Kelly S. No, surely not.
He's not gonna keep
Match
going.
Well, 2 goes with
Point
it.
for Team Secret though. Be happy to get it done here. 13 to 10. It has been a bit of an effort.
Yeah, they should have gone with them in
But
my
it all comes
pickums,
down
man.
to this moment
The who wants
right
it more
here.
factor is so
Zeus
big.
finding that one little nook to hide inside of, springs out with that judge,
One enemy
and
remaining.
that's enough of a play to break Gen G's momentum in the round. Took a while for them to get the trade as well, and Texture, well, now has the showstopper. Gonna have to make the most out of it.
No reason to hold it. Unless the round's going phenomenally well, I suppose. Prowler again just going to be sent out in mid. Again though, you feel very one-dimensional from Gen G. These hits have always been towards the B side. Showstopper again going to be ripped early We saw this much earlier in the half, right? They took the site with the showstopper, didn't get a kill off of it. It was very much
They're
respected
very
by
far
Team
away
Secret.
from this. This is an early plant considering how far away they are. Big
Similar 5
duel
and
in
5.
spawn.
Well, gotta play around that forward space though. That's what we saw from GENG previously as well.
Oh, man. Surely you're never expecting a player
Yeah,
on
well.
that kind of a line. Kite so deep, gets Kelly S.
Does Zeus pop his ult?
Info off of the Cypher cam.
Good wait, one more.
Again, how much is that really going to help you? You're going to have to push your way out through this smoke.
Yeah, this is
Into 5 waiting players. Texture
impossible
for
one.
one and Lakia another. This looks like GENG will hold on, at least for now.
Okay, let's count it down.
11 to
Someone said
12,
overtime
so it's not done
today's
There we
confirmed.
go. But yeah,
Might be right.
not out of the woods. Still very possible for Team Secret to end this 13-11, depending on how the next round goes. Some ultimates online for both sides. More importantly, Lakia's Nightfall. I want to see how he's perhaps going to be able to use that to allow for GENG to get some more space onto sites, or perhaps in a post plant. Because Team Secret clearly, I mean, despite some trust in their retakes, if they are
Good timeout.
getting deleted before they even get close enough, that's going to
Get
hurt
it
them.
out, dude. I respect this.
Last time out.
Again, I
See
think they want it
Team
more
Secret
just because you
sitting
wanna
for the 11th
you wanna
hour.
feel confident about stage 2 of Zeus as
What are
well.
they going to come up with here?
Got Coach Robotics and Assistant Coach Romuru.
I mean, you've got 3 ultis online. Kelly S with the pit not far away either. If things go well in this round, maybe in a post plant you could get that out. Try and retake the site.
Yeah, maybe. In fact, though, Zeus is on an operator as well. Again, I mean, it all kind of comes down to, you know, potential retakes, or if they are actually just able to play
It's
around.
crazy to say
their
the T1 has
initial
the best
setup,
team on paper.
hurt GENG's numbers in the process.
It's
And
a good
that's
team
kind
on
of what that
paper.
op did for them in these first
can
early
understand
stages
it.
of the second half. That's what Zeus is meant to do as he is positioned towards the B side as well. This could be hell for GENG.
A little crazy.
Set up already though. Towards the B site. I mean,
Here we go. Trying to do something off of the Nightfall.
2 millionth time is the charm, I've heard.
I'm going to see that a little bit in NA.
Ooh, good jump peek.
Okay.
I was going to say, it's actually not a bad shout at all from Zeus.
Surely Sylvan.
Plays have been there, but Sylvan up top should get traded here. 1 for 2 now. Turns to a 2 for 2. Karen and Kite salvaging things, and GENG
Mate, Jesse
filtering their
is
way
gonna
out
have a
onto the
nightmare with
side.
this Bucky. There's no
Get
gun
another
even
plan on
close
B.
for
I mean, I
him
feel
to
like this is
upgrade
Groundhog
to.
Day.
Planted.
There's just nothing else left, though. Just some thorns from Karan. And just playing around.
Good
the pillar,
distraction
some
on the
slight
site when they
crossfire
start
setups, but
considering,
look at
okay,
the approach
great,
that Team
jump
Secret's
spot.
taken as well.
They
Kelly S
spot
is
1B main. Do they double swing heaven?
hard to get the hand
Double
out
swing
here as
heaven.
well.
That's nice.
So that's probably an irrelevant ulti going forward for Berserks. Kilias really needs to win this duel and does. Kite goes down. That'll open some space up. Team Secret, they could get it done here. Lakia, though, on 15 HP for just the one. Now Karen's position given away, and he's whiffed a couple of fights. It's getting awkward. The it's closing in on him, and eventually you could
Team
tell it was going to
Secret,
be
man, they
a
take
little bit
the
too
map.
much to
They've been
deal
looking
with
good on
it.
split,
That'll be
though.
that.
It's
Team
been their map
Secret
where they're
will
getting,
take their map
getting
big. It was
results.
not easy. 13 to 11, but hey, a win's a win.